more partial product. I have my area model off to the side to reference. We know that I should get the same answers. It's just going to look a little bit different. I wanted to practice today with a 3-digit number, show you what partial product would look like when you have a 1-digit times 3-digit. So I've already set it up over here on the side. I lined it up appropriately. My ones places are on top of each other. And off to the side, I have an area where I can write what I'm multiplying. That's going to help me with my zeros trick as well. So I'm going to go place value by place value and multiply them 1 digit at a time. I'm going to start in the ones place here. In the ones place, I see I have a 3. So for this first chunk, I'm going to multiply 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. So I'll write that off to the side. And then like I said yesterday, I personally like to cross out the ones place. I know that I'm done with it. I've multiplied it by 6 already. No more ones place. Next up, I have the tens place. But I'll remind you that this is not really a 4. I know my place value well enough to know that this is actually 6 times 4 in the tens place, which is 40. I showed you guys yesterday that you can still use your zeros trick. I like to fill in my zeros here and then write it again over here. Filling them in will kind of help create a visual. I'll show you in just a second when we get to the hundreds place. Now I can just work on 6 times 4, which is 24. Be super careful over here. You want to make sure you line these up appropriately. The 2 should be in the hundreds, the 4 in the tens place. And then lastly, oops, I forgot to cross off my tens. Done with the tens. Lastly, I have the hundreds place. Again, I know this is not really a 2. It's a 2 in the hundreds place. So it's 6 times 200. Here's where I said that zeros trick will kind of come in handy with the visuals. Got to make that a little bit darker again today. I like to fill in the zeros. There's 2 of them, which means I need 2 over here. You can kind of see now the little pattern. I have 1 and 1, 2 and 2. It just helps me visually. So now I can do 6 times 2, which is 12. Again, being careful to line them up. I have a 1 in the thousands place and a 2 in the hundreds place. Don't forget my comma. And then I want to refer back to my area model problem. Remember I told you yesterday that the products, the individual products should not change. So I'm going to check that that's correct. 1,200, 1,200. 240, 240, 18, 18. I know these are flipped in order, but that does not mean that my answer should change. So I'm going to go ahead and add these up. They're already nice and stacked for me. 8 plus nothing, 1 plus 4, 2 plus 2, and 1 plus nothing. 1,458. The good thing about having 2 strategies is that you could actually use both of them to make sure your answer is correct. Odds are, if you get the same answer twice, you probably have the right answer. So that's partial product. Remember, product means the answer to a multiplication problem with 3 digits. You guys are going to practice this a little bit more today, and tomorrow we will move up a digit.